first year and welcome to your next lesson on the private reading project and the investigative approach. Just as a reminder then of all the lessons that we've covered so far. So from the last few weeks you've learned about skimming and scanning, you've learned to organise information into tables, you've looked at flow diagrams, timelines and comic strips, labelled diagrams and maps, and we've talked about how to research our information, but we'll go back over that today, so don't worry, okay? And we're going to be using the lesson today to complete our research. So you'll need your full 90-minute lesson to do your research, okay? First of all though, you have a quick 5-minute quiz. If you're finding that the time is too short, then you can skip this for now, but hopefully you won't have to. So pause the video, do that now. We shouldn't really need to do anything with the private reading project just now. All I would like you to do is in the box, note down the level of project you're aiming for. Your teacher should be able to show you in OneNote where to find that information, or they might even discuss it when you meet as a class, and write down if you are going for bronze, silver, gold or platinum. And if you're going for gold or platinum, can you also indicate if it's gold, what author you're going to be focusing on, and if it's platinum, what genre are you going to be focusing on? Remember that our investigation is with the science department, and so far we've looked at selecting and finding information and organising information. And then next week we'll look at creating new texts and the different ways in which we will present our information. Now you should hopefully remember that from lesson 5 you were asked to come up with 5 key questions about acid rain. But some of you might have needed time to think about that. So I've put this in again so that if you haven't already got your questions, could you please type in your questions now? Remember, if you have got the differentiated version, you've already been given some questions and you just need to pick 3 to 5 of them that you want to use. But if you've not been given the differentiated version, you need to come up with 5 key questions that you might have about acid rain and put them into the slide. For the rest of this lesson then, you are going to research acid rain. And each question should have its own page in your OneNote. So you'll need to do this yourself, okay? What you're going to do, and you can do it in your class notes, that would be fine, or class work, depending on what you've got in your class, in your notebook. And you are going to have question 1 as a page in your OneNote, question 2 as a page in your OneNote, question 3 as a page in your OneNote, question 4 as a page in your OneNote, and question 5 as a page in your OneNote. And you are going to research question 1. And remember, from the how-to videos that you got, you're simply going to copy and paste the information over, but please remember to also copy and paste the URL. It's really, really vital that you do that, okay? And then once you've got all of that, obviously your teacher doesn't need to go through every single thing that you've found, because all you're doing today is finding your research, okay? But they just want to see that you've done it. So once you've actually completed your research, I just want you to take a screenshot. Doesn't need to be of all of the research, but just a screenshot of each page, and add the screenshot into each of these slides. If you're doing the differentiated version, you might not have 5, you might only have 3 questions, and that's okay. Just skip the other 2. But if you're not doing the differentiated version, you'll need to complete all 5, okay? Okay, and let's just remember that we looked at a literacy quiz today and practice, and you should have completed your private reading work by now, but please talk to your teacher if you're a wee bit worried about that. We'll help you and support you in any way we can. And you've spent today researching your information. And all you really need to do between now and Monday is try and complete your research, but please don't spend the weekend doing your English work, okay? Spend an hour doing this, and if an hour isn't enough, then please let your teacher know. But remember, if you're using your skimming and scanning techniques, it shouldn't take more than an hour to do. Hopefully this is useful to you. Bye for now.